Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be bringing you my February favourites. So I thought I'd start off with movies and TV shows. Obviously I don't have anything to show you. So first off I want to start with Louis Theroux. We've been watching all of the documentaries of his that are available on Stan. I know there's a lot more TV shows and there's a movie. We haven't got around to those yet, but there's like 10, 15, maybe even more available on Stan. So we've been watching heaps of those. They've been really good, roughly about an hour. Some of them are a lot more interesting and intense than others, but regardless they are incredibly interesting. And if you've got a spare hour and you're looking for something different to watch than just a standard TV show, I would highly recommend watching his documentaries. Another TV show that's available is Riverdale, so based on the Archie comics, and that is on Netflix. Unfortunately it's only one episode per week, which is so annoying. I just want to watch them all at once, just completely binge them all. But yeah, I've been really enjoying every Friday night jumping in and watching that. There's always a cliffhanger at the end of the episodes. I love the characters, it looks beautiful, it is so Twin Peaks-esque. It's just a beautiful show, and yeah, I'm really loving the story of that. At the time you're watching this, episode 6 would have just come out, but I've only just watched episode 5 last night, and there's either going to be 8 or 13 episodes, I think. We were thinking there would be 8, but IMDb said 13. So either way, I'm super excited to see where the show goes. Okay, now I jump into some Blu-rays that I bought the other day. They were $10 each, so a bargain. We haven't bought a Blu-ray in a while. There's quite a few that I want to buy. Probably the very end of this month or early next month, I think. And then there's ones like Rogue One and stuff coming out over the next few months. But for now, I've just picked up 2 random Blu-rays. So number 1 is a classic Hitchcock film. This is To Catch a Thief. I haven't actually seen quite a few other Hitchcock films, but not this one. I think this is Ben's favourite, so he was pretty excited when I picked this up. So I'm super excited to watch this one. We haven't had a chance since I bought it, but Grace Kelly and Cary Grant, I'm sure it will be amazing. I'm pretty excited to watch this. And you would all know how much I love The Babadook, so I also picked that up the other day from JB Hi-Fi. This was also just $10, so I couldn't leave it there. I actually saw it a few weeks ago and almost bought it. I don't know why I didn't for $10, but yeah, super excited to have this in the collection now. Even though it is available on Netflix, I thought for $10 I might as well buy it and add it to the collection. So next up are some items from the Target children's wear section. They are merchandise items, clothing items from the Lego Batman section. I had to get the biggest size because even though I have tiny feet, these are for children's feet. So I picked up a 3-pack of socks. The first pair had Lego version of Batman on them, and it said Batman, just grey, black and yellow pretty much. I gave those to Ben. The second pair are these ones. As you can see, there's just like a rectangular printed image on them, so they're not the best quality. On the back as well is nothing, so they're not the super coolest socks. I will probably just wear these as like bed socks, but they are incredibly soft, but still a pretty cool image going on the socks there. And my favourite pair, and the pair that I bought them for, it was 3 pairs for $9, so a $3 pair of socks. All about that. So these have the Joker on them, obviously the Lego version of him from the movie. He is so cool. I super duper want to get the Joker Lego set where he's got his little escape machine with the balloons. That's pretty cool. I think that's only $22. So maybe I will pick that up today. But anyway, these socks are super cool. The pattern goes all the way around. These are mine. Ben will not be touching these, and I absolutely love them. I was also super excited this month to be able to pick up some new makeup brushes and new makeup. So I picked up 2 new brushes from my favorite brand, Furless Cosmetics. All of their brushes are synthetic, completely vegan brand. They do nail polishes and eyeshadows as well. So I've just got, this one is like a face brush, but it's also meant for like body contouring. And the same with this one, but this one is for concealer. So they're super dense brushes. I absolutely love them. This one I just use with liquid foundation, and this one with a liquid concealer. And yeah, they are sexy black brushes, and then in gold they've just got Furless Cosmetics down the side of them, and they've really helped with like blending in my makeup. And obviously, because everything that I put on my face and my entire body is vegan, I updated some of my makeup. One of my makeup items was cruelty-free. It wasn't vegan. I have been under the impression that it was vegan, but as soon as it ran out, I went and replaced it with the new Australis pressed powder. So the other one I was using was from Australis, and they are a completely Australian owned and cruelty-free brand. I actually asked them what ingredient in the other powder I was using was making it non-vegan, but they never responded to me, and I've been through the ingredients list multiple times and I can't seem to figure out what it is. I'm not sure if it's a mistake, and that's why I was always under the impression that it was a vegan item. But this one is 100% vegan. It's just a pressed powder. Australis are a pretty cheap brand. Something like this is about $13. And I also went and picked up their new vegan mascara. Obviously, it's super hard to pick up vegan mascaras. They always have beeswax in them. But this new one from them is completely vegan. Not 100% a fan of the brush. It's huge, fat, bulky thing. But regardless, it's fine for putting on my mascara. It does kind of rub off onto like the top of my eyelids during the day, but comes off pretty easily, and it's all black and waterproof. So this month I pre-ordered one of the Twin Peaks pops. Like I said in my collection wish list video, I wanted to pick up some of them, if not the whole set. But when I did that, I actually picked up a Valentine's present for Ben, and that is the Gudetama pop that you can see here. He is absolutely adorable. He's sitting on the egg white, and then he's wrapped himself in a little bacon blanket. He is absolutely adorable. And yeah, there is another Gudetama pop. It's not quite as cute. He's sitting in the eggshell. I think he's got his arms up. And we'll probably pick that one up. But yeah, I was super excited to pick this up for Ben. He is adorable. Okay, I've got 3 more little things to show you, but first I just wanted to mention my acting classes. I do those once a week, and I thought I would be really nervous and not really kind of get into them and enjoy them. And it's just 2 hours every Thursday night after work, and I really am enjoying them. They're quite small classes. There's kind of 10 maximum. We did have a larger group last week, and that was really fun. But we do a lot of improv stuff. We film ourselves in front of cameras and watch it back and things like that. So yeah, obviously not like super expecting anything to become of it, but it's something I've wanted to do for a while, and they are really fun. Even as a new way to meet people, or a confidence booster. They have classes for people that work with a lot of public speaking, so they offer services where you can learn to just be really confident in what you're saying, not actually acting. The classes are acting for screen opposed to theatre. But yeah, I'm super duper enjoying myself. We do a lot of like warm-up games, and those are really fun. And yeah, they offer services like headshots, work as like an agent and things like that. So yeah, I've only had I think 3 or 4 classes so far. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun in those every week. Okay, so I mentioned that Gudetama was one of my Valentine's presents to Ben. I also got him a Simpsons t-shirt and a Batman candle. I think that was it, but what he got me, it came in 2 parts because one needed to arrive. You might have already seen it on Instagram if you follow me on there, but it is my little Ralph Simpsons mug. He says, I choo choo choose you. If you've seen that episode, he's so cute and he gives it to Lisa. But yeah, we love The Simpsons. We watch it, we haven't for a while, but we used to watch it every single night till the crazy early hours of the morning. So yeah, I think this is just an adorable, special little present, and it is in hot pink. Ben said he chose the pink one, so that is so cute. And as you probably know, I have an obsession with mugs, and Ben is well aware we don't need any more, but yeah, little Ralphie is so cute. And the other half of my Valentine's Day present is from T2. It is their new choc matcha. You probably know that I have an obsession with matcha. I absolutely love it. It can be quite hard to find like a matcha mix, like to make a latte out of, besides the pure matcha that doesn't have milk powder in it. Ben also got me just the straight pure matcha from T2 for Christmas. I also have a friend that works at T2 and she gives me samples all the time, so I've got a cinnamon one and choc mint as well. The cinnamon one I thought I would hate, but it's probably my favorite. It's really good. But this is their choc matcha. It is just matcha and cacao. Yep. Powdered organic green tea and powdered raw organic cacao. So yeah, and it comes in a cute little tub. They've got new ones. They've got vanilla and turmeric as well, and those are quite nice. The vanilla one to me tasted kind of weak, but I'm super fan of this one. I need to put quite a fair bit in, otherwise it tastes kind of week. But yeah, I love making matchas at home, and yeah, loving this. And just one more random little item that I also picked up from Zing Pop Culture. I went out there with my sister a couple of weeks ago and got Ben's Valentine's presents, and she bought herself some things, but I needed a new drink bottle, so I picked up this little guy. It was kind of expensive. It was $15 just for a drink bottle. Cute little BB-8 on the front there, and obviously it's got one of the straws where you can literally, like, you don't have to tip it, you can just suck it up through the straw, but mine actually suctions and I can't drink through it properly. Take a sip and it doesn't work, so I have to take the whole lid off, which is kind of frustrating. But yeah, I don't care. I still think that it's adorable, and yeah, it's a good idea to have like a proper drink bottle. Even though it's plastic, it's like BPA free, and yeah, it's quite large, so it'll be really good for me to take to work and to uni next week. Okay, so those are some of the things that I have been loving for the past month. I feel like there's a lot more than there has been recently. I've also bought things like t-shirts and lots of new food and things like that, but I don't want to go on forever and I don't want to bore you. I'm sure there will be plenty of things coming, or things that I can buy in the next month or so. We've still got some figures and stuff that should be arriving shortly, and a lot more Blu-rays. So yeah, I will see you next week. Leave any comments down below and subscribe to my channel, everyone. Goodbye. Bye.